It's your host, Big Fella 305, and this is another episode of Miami Fan Talk. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What a fantastic week or weekend of football. Great divisional round playoffs. Very entertaining. Obviously, we had some games, so let's get into it. We had Cincinnati Bengals versus them Buffalo Bills. We had KC versus them Jacksonville Jags, showing us a little something. You know what I'm saying? We're going to start off first with the AFC, then we're going to get into it with the NFC. Man, what a fantastic week of football. That to start the week, right, we had that Kansas City-Jacksonville game, which was on point. Obviously, the biggest question of this week leading into this weekend against the conference championship games is obviously this injury sustained by Mr. Patrick Mahomes. How much will this affect? How much of this will affect his gameplay? How much of this will affect Andy Reid's play calling? Interesting statistic is that KC's offensive line has let up the fewest pressures in the National Football League this year. But then again, they're playing a very, very stingy Cincinnati Bengal front seven. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they go about playing this game. I suspect the same that they did against Buffalo. They're going to go after Mr. Patrick Mahomes the same way they went after Mr. Josh Allen, and they're going to make him uncomfortable. They're going to make him rely on his leg, knowing that his leg's not all there. And it's going to be interesting to see how KC manages this game. Now, the difference between this KC's team and years past KC's team, in which I feel has propelled this team to be the offensive juggernaut that it is today, is two things. One, their run game. Their run game has been stellar all season. Pacheco, McKinnon, them two there together has worked wonders for Kansas City's offense. And two, the man himself, Mr. Mahomes, extending plays, finding his guys open and seam, hitting guys like Kelsey, utilizing him. I said at the beginning of the year, I didn't feel that team was going to be all that without Hill. And look at what they've done. And can you imagine if they add another piece to that offense and how much of more of a juggernaut it's going to be, in the years to come. With that, I'm going to welcome my boy, the one and only, if I can find the mouse, there it is, Mr. Wevo.
What's going on, Big Philly? What's going on, big dog?
What's going on, man? How you feeling today, Mr. Wevo?
I feel good, bro. I feel good every day, baby. Every day above ground is a good day. That's how I look at it. So we good. We live.
Amen to that. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yes. Oh, that's for sure. So I was kind of getting into it with that Kansas City game. In case you weren't, if you just jump straight into StreamYard.
What a game.
what a stellar game. And you know, for the show that Jacksonville put on, um, it was nothing short of amazing. Sticking and going toe to toe with Mr. Mahomes. That team right there, they're just missing a piece or two. They're just missing a piece or two, guys.
They get
And they
Calvin Ridley.
have, huh? They get
They
Calvin
get
Ridley
Calvin Ridley.
next year. They
They get
get him
Calvin,
back next year. Yeah, man. That's going to
but
be a
they might lose
huge
Ingram though.
boost.
They say they might lose Ingram though because Ingram's a free agent, so they might lose him and somebody else. They had another play. It's on the defensive end. It's a defensive end that's supposed to
They'll
be
figure
really
that
good.
out. They got draft capital, and they have cap space, so they might bring him back.
But well, they
They
good because
have some cap.
they don't still got to pay Trevor Lawrence or
That's what I'm saying. They still have cap wiggle room. They got at least another 3 years of wiggle room to be able to bring these guys in. Jacksonville looks very promising in the next upcoming years.
but
Um,
but Kansas City with Mahomes on one leg, bro. That that
you know,
that
and
Kansas
and
City.
that's what I'm saying. Look, man, Patrick Mahomes, he did his thing on one leg. Although it was more towards it was on this in the second half, because Chad Henne did finish that first half out. But
Yeah, he did that
you
90,
know,
98-yard drive for a touchdown.
yeah, man. But here's like the biggest question, right? So you saw what's the next game that we're going to talk about, and this is kind of lead. It's going to lead into it. You saw what Cincinnati did to Josh Allen. Now they turned on the Jets. They disrupted them. If I'm not mistaken, let me confirm the amount of sacks and pressures or hurries there were in that game. If I'm not, I
Kansas
want to
City,
say there were 7 sacks not
if
against
Kansas,
Kansas City, huh?
no, I'm saying if Kansas City wants to have a chance in this game coming up, especially with Mahomes on one leg, they're gonna have
They
to be
got
able
they
to
got to
run
go
the.
after. Yeah, they
They
got to go
gotta be
after.
able to run the ball. If they can't run the ball against the Bengals, or beer, you might as well
Oh,
call it
okay.
a
I,
wrap.
I see where you're going. I see where you're going.
Because if you can't run the ball, and it's basically just peel your ears back because they're not gonna run the ball on us, and that means go after Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes can't move around. He's not gonna be able to move around.
No, he can't at this current
And
moment.
they're
He
saying that
cannot.
they said that he woke up this morning feeling better than what he felt yesterday. But man, if he really goes out there, like I said, I'm not gonna count anything out yet. I still think the Bengals are gonna win that game just because of the way Burrow is playing, and he's just playing on another level to me. I know Mahomes is playing on another level too because he makes everything look easy too. But the way Burrow looks, man, he looks like a problem. He looks like a fucking problem. That team looks like a problem.
That team will be a problem.
Yeah,
That
and
team
like
is
I
going to
said,
be a problem.
they were there last year, so we can't. Everybody keeps everybody, and it's true. It's
So
true.
each team let up 1 sack, right? But I'm trying to find out what was because I remember them talking about it. There was an insane, and I was watching it. There was a insane amount of hurries. Obviously Josh Allen used his legs. It's not like he's not a mobile quarterback.
But not
He
as
is a
much.
mobile quarterback, but not as much as Patrick Mahomes. But you got to remember, Patrick Mahomes now will be limited, regardless of whether he feels better now. He's gonna be limited. Like Tony Romo kind of said it best. He's like, when I had this injury, I didn't play the next week.
Yeah, but
You
that's
know, it
Tony
was it
Romo.
was too.
That's Tony
I
Romo.
know,
Let
bro,
Tony
but
Romo.
I get it. I get it. But you gotta understand. I'm just saying in the perspective of a player's perspective. Going through that injury, and that's somebody who's a pocket passer. He's not even. Tony wasn't really a scrambler. He was a pocket passer.
Yeah,
So
but I
imagine
just
a
feel.
pocket passer saying that.
I just feel like he has. Honestly, right now, I think the way Patrick Mahomes is built and the way I think he he carries himself. I think he carries
Right.
himself to be in these big games and be
Right.
in the AFC Championship and Super Bowls. That's like his goal. So I think he has like the best team right now working on him with his leg. That they probably not pushing him to do anything this week. He probably doesn't have to do no reps, no nothing. Just rest up, get that leg, just do the film, study the playbook for this week, and I think he'll be all right. I just gotta go. I gotta see him like the first 3 drives when Cincinnati's putting that pressure on him. Like I want to see how he moves around or how he comes out in the beginning of the thing. If he comes out and that's just all laced up and he's all taped up with a whole bunch of tape on that leg, I gotta see how he moves. But like I said, I still
Yeah.
think the Bengals gonna win. I think the Bengals gonna win. The
With
Bengals
that,
got
I'm
the
going to welcome Mr. Poseidon. Oh, wait, it's not letting me. There it goes. What's going on, Mr. Poseidon? I mean, you could have let yourself in. I don't know why I had to let you in, but whatever. Just saying.
That's live.
What's up?
Yes, that's live. Who's in the background? What's going on, Poseidon? Man, tell me what you thought about that Jacksonville, Kansas City game. How'd you felt? And then how do you feel going into this week with Cincinnati and Kansas City? How do you feel?
I feel good.
Well, you got the cheese. You got the cheese winning. You got the
How,
cheese in the Super Bowl.
how do you feel?
I'm a little concerned. If I'm a
Well,
Chiefs
you were
fan.
concerned at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, you were
Well, I did. But if you were listening at the beginning of the show, I did mention how I was wrong. So that's all I gotta say to that.
If you can say you were
That's all I
wrong,
gotta
boy,
say to that.
you were really, really, really wrong.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, boy. Those boys in the AFC Championship game, and they were the
Can you let them out?
and they were the 1 seed in the
I'll
AFC.
tell you, I was wrong. But I was kind of mentioning that. I was kind of chiming in on that. What really propelled Kansas City and the offensive success they had this year is, obviously, yes, Patrick Mahomes, but that newfound run game. Pacheco and McKinnon have been doing wonders for that team in that 1-2 punch offensively. Especially with McKinnon coming out in the passing game and Pacheco running that ball. So we didn't really, obviously I didn't foresee that because Kansas City's not really known for that. They're known for Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill and Kelsey. So, that newfound run game takes a lot of stress off of Patrick Mahomes and what he was doing.
And Juju played more than 9 games.
Juju did play more than 9 games. There's going to be a lot of questions, obviously, going into the offseason. Juju did sign a 1-year contract. Will Juju be retained? Will they look for other services at the wide receiver position? There's some availability with some guys like like Cooks, who is available for trade.
I don't think they need a speed guy. They already got enough speed guy. They need to find another guy like Juju.
I know, but you never know.
I can see him back. I can see Juju back in Kansas City.
Is Hardman coming back this week? Is Hardman coming back this week, or he's still hurt?
He's still hurt.
But is he coming back? Is he gonna be able to play this?
I remember the injury reports still haven't really come out yet until like Thursday, Friday. So we won't really know until like Thursday, Friday if he's gonna come back or not. So
that's another guy they got. If he's out there, that's another weapon. But
you know what, Tony has been just as good and effective in that offense since coming over from the Giants. So they've been using him at that capacity of the Tyreek Hill when they had him in that short intermediate screen pass game, and stretching the field over the top. They just haven't really connected with him over the top, but they're using him in those jet sweeps.
Yeah, because you got Kelsey. I mean, all you got to do is throw the ball to Kelsey. You let him do the work.
Yeah, but
that's what they paid him for.
But yeah, I get that. But they were also doing that with Tyreek. So, it's just going to be interesting to see how they go about this offseason. But the biggest question will be going into this week. It would be the concern of Patrick Mahomes' ankle with that high ankle sprain. Right. But again, like we were talking about it, and the way
he was still lighting them up. And he couldn't even throw off that back foot.
You're right, but they also almost won that game too. They could have won that game, Jacksonville.
That fumble fucked them up. That fumble was
That fumble
basically
fucked them up. Hasley fumbling that ball, Hasty, whatever the fuck. Or no, not Hasty. Was it Hasty?
Yeah.
I think it was Hasty.
it was
Hasty
Agnew.
fucking up and fumbling that ball.
Agnew. It was Agnew.
Agnew,
Yeah,
Agnew,
right,
Agnew,
right,
yeah,
right.
Agnew.
Agnew. Him fucking up and fumbling, that is what killed them because they could have easily won that game.
They could have tied the game.
driving.
They scored on that play.
Game, and they could have won that game because the defense is capable of getting a pass rush. So, and this is where I'm going into next week against Cincinnati. The way they played against Josh Allen, the Super Bowl favorite, because that's who was the favorite leading up to this game. Okay. They're probably going to attack them the same way. They're gonna rush. They're going to use pressures to get him uncomfortable in the pocket. They're going to make him roll out and try to use that leg. And they're going to force turnovers the same way with Josh Allen.
Can I tell you what happened to Josh Allen? Cincinnati used the Dolphins formula.
Yeah. They did. And if I'm not mistaken, I witnessed the cover zero being played yesterday.
They used
cover zero. Just saying.
But at the end of the day, bro, they use your weakness to their strength at home. It was snowing, and Cincinnati ran the ball, and Buffalo cannot fucking run the ball. You throwing the ball 30 yards down the field with snow coming down. Like, bro, you expect to be accurate?
True.
Come on, man.
They also took they took
that
run game too, though.
Yeah, because they don't even fucking run the ball. They don't run. They don't even try to run.
Bro, I think I put on their
their window for winning a Super Bowl is getting really short.
It's close. Because they're not going to be able to. They gotta pay Josh Allen. So once you pay Josh Allen, that's it. Then you got to.
That's it.
What about Diggs? Because Diggs already been there 3 years, right?
And he was very upset yesterday.
Diggs was already 3 years, so now you got to worry about paying.
Dude, there's already trade talk. There's already trade talk with Diggs and trade potential suitors, potential suitors.
What? Nah. I don't know about that.
I'm saying I've seen some articles with potential trades. Not saying that's what Buffalo's doing.
Who's your source?
But I'm telling you that I saw some articles in the dark web.
I can see that. Why not?
You never know, dog. You never know.
See what you can get for him. You know what I'm saying? Just to see what you can get.
I'm not saying Buffalo will do it. I don't think they will. They'll trade Gabe Davis or let him walk before they do that. They don't that's their team right there is Diggs.
And
Gabe
Davis is all hype.
Oh, I already know it.
He was all hype. He was completely absent. All hype.
It's true. He hasn't done shit. So, it's going to be interesting to see what happens this offseason.
Buffalo needs a run game, and they need an offensive line. They have a bad offensive line, and they need a run game.
Well, you could say the same thing about Cincinnati and their offensive line that's been suspect all year. And look how they played yesterday. Granted, no Von Miller.
Apparently, it's not that bad. Listen, Von Miller's one player, and I understand that he can be destructive, but it's not like Joe Burrow. Like Joe Burrow wasn't in any pressure. He wasn't pressured, but he stepped up and made fucking plays.
He has a point.
Josh Allen. They expect too much out of Josh Allen. And that's the fucking problem in Buffalo. They want him to be the leading rusher, to throw all these fucking passes. Don't make no motherfucking mistakes. He turns over the ball too much. If it's not a fumble, it's an interception. I think he led the league.
Well, that's what I was gonna say, bro. That's what I was gonna say. People have this perception of Josh Allen that I understand. Yes, he's a great quarterback, but the dude turns the ball over a lot, and specifically in the postseason and regular
So does
season.
Justin Herbert.
I get it, but this season alone, Josh Allen went 35 for 14 just in interceptions, 14 INTs. Career wise, 60 INTs. So just to kind of give you a perspective of like the amount of interceptions this guy throws, and if you want to count the playoffs,
But
he's thrown
wait,
3
but
INTs
in his defense, they throw the ball a lot in Buffalo.
They throw too much.
I understand that.
They throw the ball a lot.
But let me ask you a question: are you going to give the same excuse for the Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott?
Big Philly.
I'm just saying.
Josh Allen does everything for that team. He is the offense.
I'm not denying that. I'm not saying that. Dak
is not the offense. Dak just fucking fucked up. Dak just fucks up.
But Dak threw 30 times yesterday.
But Dak, and how many times did Purdy throw? Purdy threw 29 times. So it wasn't that Dak throws too much. Is that he fucked up?
Manny B, CT, Canes. What's going on, guys?
He two interceptions and almost 3 interceptions, and that's the problem. And when they got that turnover in the red zone over there on the punt, I don't even think they scored a fucking touchdown on that shit. They scored a field goal.
I'm just saying. In fact, I'm just saying that Josh Allen during the postseason this season alone threw 1 more pick than Dak Prescott. I understand it cost the difference between, well, ultimately both games really, because both games that ultimately their turnovers cost them the game.
Josh but he threw 35. But he threw 35 touchdowns.
I'm talking about postseason right now.
I'm talking about Josh Allen.
Go ahead.
He throws too much. That team throws too much. In a game like that, Phil, you need to be able to run the ball. And you should be able to run the ball because it's freaking snowing. And you can't even do that.
Dak threw 37 times yesterday. 37 times. And I'm looking up that Josh. Josh threw a little more, or Josh probably threw the same, but threw more yardage. Because Josh almost put up 250, if I'm not mistaken. But Josh threw 1 less pass than him, but threw for 242.
Yeah, but they were going
2 touchdowns, 2 INTs.
But Big Philly, they were going 3 and out.
Oh wait, no, sorry, that's Burrow. He threw 42 times, so 5 more times than Dak did. He threw 42 times for 265 with no touchdowns.
But listen to what you just said. He threw the ball how many times?
He threw the ball 5 more times than Dak. Dak threw 37.
I don't care about Dak.
How many comparing him to Dak? Because I'm just saying you can't use the same excuse.
Papo,
if you're gonna, I'm just saying if you're gonna say that, then you have to say the same thing about Dak Prescott.
No, you can't. Because listen, no, you can't. Because first of all,
why?
Throwing 42 times in the fucking snow, that's a problem. That's a team. That's a problem with the team.
Throwing 37 times against the number 1 defense in the league. Bro, I'm gonna explain something to you. Hold on. I'm gonna explain something to you. Okay. I played that prize. What's the fuck that app?
What is that?
Prize
what is
Pig.
that?
Hold on.
Okay. Hold up. But listen to this real quick. What is Dak supposed to do when he loses Tony Pollard and you got Ezekiel Elliott that can't do shit besides get a first down, a 2-and-1? He can only get 1.
But that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. Is that again? If we're gonna use the excuse, if we're gonna use that excuse for Josh Allen, then we have to use it for Dak Prescott. That's all I'm saying.
Hell no. Come on, man. You tripping. They don't even got a run game in Buffalo. They don't got a run game.
What you mean? They were running on us against fucking Zach Moss and Singletary.
When? That was last year.
And Josh Allen.
But, bro, we were 29th in rushing defense.
Look, dog. All I'm saying, bro, and again, this is why I'm saying this.
Yo,
Okay?
yo.
Yeah, what's going on with it, baby?
What's
Hey,
happening?
all I'm saying is this, bro. When I went and I put up my picks, right? I put Diggs to put less. I think it was less than 75 yards, right? And you know what? You know what Turbo said to me? He goes, "What the fuck is wrong with you with that ticket? Minus 75 yards." And he goes, "Who they got that's gonna cover Stephon Diggs?" And I said,
The
Eli
smoke.
Apple.
Eli Apple.
Apple.
Shut the f-
Eli
man. You know what?
Apple.
Hey, I'm getting off this shit. I gotta go. I'm sorry. I gotta go.
Oh, hey, I hit though. I hit. That's all I'm saying. I hit. Hey, guess what? I put Josh Allen minus 270. I hit again. The only thing I missed on was Joey B going. I put Joey B over 270, and I missed. I missed by 30 yards. That's the only thing I missed on. I hit 5 out of the 6.
Which means you didn't win.
I won my money. I won $50. I won $25. But it's all right though. And that's all I'm saying, bro. Like if you're going to use, bro, Josh Allen turns the ball over a lot in postseason.
So does
Like
Prescott.
I don't understand why he gets this hysteria of like how people are like, oh my God, he's gonna win the Super Bowl when he chokes. He turns the ball over consistently.
So he's a choker.
Yo, he turns it over so much that Prize Pick would not even let me bet that he'll throw the ball one INT. They put that shit on there for Purdy. That's how much he turns, because he's guaranteed to turn the ball over at least once. So I just don't understand where like all this fandom comes from with Josh Allen.
Wrestle Talk News, Big Boy Rumble returns leaked.
That was that in the background. Let me put Poseidon back in. Poseidon, are you done being
Oh
mad
my
at me
bad.
now?
On my TV.
You're good.
How are you gonna say? How are you gonna say that Eli Apple is gonna guard Diggs?
But he did.
Ah.
He put him under. He put him under my thing. I hit on it.
Boy was double covered the whole entire game, bro.
Okay,
was
bro,
slow,
but
bro.
that's
It was slow.
but bro, again though, I'm just saying that I still hit because at the end of the day, you'll still come. Like I just don't understand where people get this fucking hysteria with Josh Allen. I don't understand.
Because
The
Josh
guy turns
Allen-
the ball over consistently 15 times just on INTs, not including fumbles, and he has a fumble problem.
Because he doesn't have a good line, no.
But
It does, but bro, he fumbles too on running too, también, bro, when he
He
scrambles.
fumbles a lot. He throws the ball over, but they still find ways to win games. So that's why people pick him, because they still find a way to win the
some
game.
of those games is the defense también. But all I'm saying, dog, is I don't.
The defense
I'm not
yesterday.
saying that he's not good. I'm just saying that I
You
don't
think he's better?
he's great.
You think he's better than Justin? You think he's better than Justin Herbert?
No, I don't think he's better than Justin Herbert.
Not yet. Justin needs more time.
I don't think
Not yet.
he's better than. I don't think he's better than Justin Herbert. I don't think Josh Allen is better than Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert is better than Josh Allen. Yes.
You're saying Herbert's better than Josh Allen?
He's saying Herbert's better than Josh Allen.
Athlete, I say Josh Allen is a better athlete than Justin Herbert.
Look, bro, I mean, Justin
But
threw
quarterback-wise,
25
Justin
TDs
Herbert.
for 10
I think
INTs.
you're mistaken there, brother. I think you're a little mistaken right now.
I really can't believe you guys right now, dog. I really can't.
Whoa. I didn't say that. I said Herbert needs a little more time. Will just jumped off the bridge just now and just said,
No, I think Herbert is a better quarterback than Allen. Allen is a better athlete.
Does he have potential? Yes. Herbert does have potential, but
You think Josh Allen reached defense
I
better than
think
Justin
Joe. I
Herbert?
think Joe Burrow's better than
Well,
Josh
I tell
Allen.
you this, Huevo. Josh
I think
Allen
Joe
is
Burrow's
getting,
better than
is
Josh
getting at
Allen.
least he's getting to the second round in playoffs. Herbert hasn't even made
But
it
you gotta you gotta understand.
because he don't look good when he plays those
Yeah,
games.
bro.
Bro.
Herbert has had
With no
issues.
run game. With no run game.
But
Yeah,
wait, but remember
But
something.
but that's
Herbert.
because
Wait.
that's all
Wait.
Josh
I
Allen.
have
Brother.
something that's going to debunk them
but
right
that's
now.
because
Okay.
that's
Allen.
Josh Allen using his legs. That's not him being a quarterback. That's him using his legs. Not being a
Got a
quarterback. That's the difference. We're talking about being a quarterback. A quarterback is reading a defense and knowing what to do.
And you think Herbert reads a better defense than Allen?
Hell yeah! Because what does Josh Allen do?
Well, he did
How
throw
many
less
picks
picks.
Herbert has? How many picks Herbert has this year?
He runs.
10 picks. He has 10 picks.
And Josh?
15 picks. 15 picks.
Coño, están de pinga los dos. Goddamn.
It's not that far off. But it's not that far off. But I guarantee you that Josh Allen has thrown the ball more than fucking Herbert.
Right,
I
right.
don't know, but Herbert threw for almost 5,000 yards, so I will give him
He
that.
does. He does.
And Herbert threw for 5,000 last year for 38 for 15.
Besides, you're right. He throws the ball more, so he's more prone to throw interceptions. That's That's absolutely correct. I don't disagree with that. But you got to understand, you can't put everything on Josh Allen, bro. Look at his percentage
What's going on, gentlemen?
throwing the ball. He's less than 60%.
I will say, Josh. I will say Justin Herbert
Because they go for big plays. They go for big plays. They don't go for the small plays. They go for big plays.
Poseidon, real quick though. Hold up. Hold up.
Is that Josh Allen's fault or play calling?
Well, real quick. I will say Justin Herbert threw for 500 more yards than Josh Allen without majority of the season without his two wide receivers at the same time. That's all I gotta say.
Justin Herbert is a better quarterback.
That's all I gotta say.
He's a better quarterback. Athlete, I give it to Josh Allen, hands down. Hands down, Josh Allen.
Yo, Miami Dolphins, I got the shirt. I'm gonna mass produce the shirt
But
soon enough.
Poseidon, you can't have Josh Allen. You can't have Josh Allen doing everything, dog. You can't have Josh Allen doing everything. You can't have him running the ball.
I totally agree. I totally agree. And
then you play in Buffalo. That's probably why they're building that new stadium. That with the dome, because they don't want to deal with the damn snow because they can't run the fucking ball, and that's the fucking problem. You can't have Josh Allen.
I believe that every NFL team is going to, either put a roof or try to avoid weather implications.
But why?
We're almost close. Well, everything is different now. It's hotter. It gets the heat. When you're in the heat, like for instance, when you come to Miami, don't nobody want to play down here. Don't nobody want to play out here.
This motherfucker over here.
And it's been happening for years where people guys throwing up on the middle of the field and shit like that. Like that happens in Miami. That happens in Miami a lot. Like in the cold, you got to be more prone to players sitting out longer and trying to get their bodies warm, and that costs more.
But there's only one city that's hot all year round, and that's Miami. That's the only city. Tampa, it gets cold, it gets chilly in September, October, November.
But eventually they're gonna put a roof because everybody's doing it. Everybody's moving away from the open fields and stuff like that. I think the only team that probably won't do it will be Kansas City Chiefs because they use that shit to an advantage.
And Green Bay ain't gonna do that shit either.
Yeah, but it ain't like you play in December.
But they ain't winning, hey, bro. Green Bay ain't winning no games.
I ain't gonna be playing those for deep no more. That's it. You guys ain't forget about it. That joyride you had is over.
We'll see. We're gonna see because there's gonna be a lot of changes. You guys got a new defense coming, new defensive coach. All that shit is gonna be different. So now we got to see
Yeah,
what.
but that's it though. That's it though. That's all we have is a new defensive coach. Everything else stays. The core itself stays intact. It's just
And
the
what about the
defense
players?
side.
And what all the
Well,
players?
the players gain experience. They do gain
Bro,
experience, though.
there's only a
At
couple
least the young
players on the
bucks.
bubble right now. There's only a couple players on the bubble, and that's Byron Jones and Nick Needham. And I
Byron
think that they're
Jones,
going
he
to
ain't no
trade Byron.
goddamn bubble. He got that pink slip ready to fucking get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so he's on his way
He
out,
getting
and I
that
think
boot.
that they retain.
You
They're going to
listen.
retain Nick Needham.
You
Yeah,
guys,
they gonna keep him.
guys been talking about it all season long that they need more depth. That they need more depth. Now they're gonna lose. Like you said, they're gonna lose 2 defensive players, and you still
Well,
need
one.
depth.
I think one.
All right, so you
Byron.
bring more back, but you still need depth.
They'll draft.
Well-
They got a second round pick.
Yeah, not only that, you got some of these guys coming back. You know,
You
Yeah. And they have Trey Williams coming back. They have Trey Williams coming back.
Trey Williams gonna come back.
Promising
Who
DB.
gonna be back? You know.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
no,
you-
Cole
well,
Who was playing. Cole played well.
Williams is gonna
Cole
come
played
back,
well.
and hopefully Trent
Yeah,
Williams.
but they signed them, right? They signed them. didn't they?
And I think you get
Yeah,
Brandon
fine.
Jones back too.
Yeah.
Brandon Jones comes
También.
back. Yeah.
Like
Get
I said,
all of them back, and the backups have had experience, so that's kind of good.
but it's gonna be a different scheme. You see what this new coach brings.
It is. In that perspective, yes.
Well, then they have to do their work and get the players that match the scheme. That's what they're gonna have to do.
So
Hey, listen. Y'all tell me again that Justin Herbert is better than Josh
I never
Allen.
said
the
that.
hypothetically
And
speaking,
hold on.
I
And
never said that.
how you let the Jaguars beat you and only score 3 points in the second half?
That's a coaching problem. That's not a Justin Herbert problem.
So if you say that the man can read defenses like you say he does, why you
Well, he
still
didn't
only
read
scoring
those.
3 points in the second half?
He couldn't read it.
It's not that he couldn't read it.
He
What do you
couldn't
want
read
to
it.
do?
Estaba ciego.
Oh, but what about the play calling?
Bro, it was 27-0. 27-0. Forget about that. Let's move on from the fact that Justin Herbert.
But why does that get blamed on Justin Herbert and not the coach for not running the ball and not taking time off the fucking clock? Why does that go to Justin Herbert? If Justin Herbert throws the ball and it hits the receiver's hands and it drops, that's the time fucking stop. It's not Justin Herbert's fucking fault. What the fuck? You can't put everything on Justin Herbert. I only put it on Josh Allen. It's because he does everything for that fucking offense. If Josh Allen does not,
And that's why the Chargers are going to be the Chargers, because look, they keep the guy. They kept the coach. They got to keep the coach. They're going to fire the coach.
they ain't fired the coach. They fired the offensive coordinator.
Yeah. Next year, it'll be him.
Yep.
he ain't going
But
nowhere.
it's
What? I guarantee you, he won't last there, bro. He won't last.
If they don't do nothing next year, he's gone.
Justin Herbert's just another Phillip Rivers.
Oh.
You see, I think that of Josh Allen.
Rivers had a good ass fucking career.
I think Josh Allen's going to be.
Buffalo Bills haven't had a quarterback in a very long time.
Says Jim Kelly.
So then Josh Allen is looking like a Jim Kelly without going to the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Well, you know what?
Oh!
Well, listen.
Oh.
Again,
We call it
and I'm
Jim
not saying
Kelly?
anything, and I'm not saying it, but he doesn't have a run game. He doesn't have a complimentary run game.
But that is the fucking
Herbert
problem.
does. Herbert does.
And
does.
That is true. That
And
is
he has
true.
receivers.
But wait.
Herbert doesn't call the plays.
But he doesn't call the
Hold
plays.
on, Poseidon. Hold on,
He doesn't call the
Poseidon.
plays.
Okay, you're right. He has a run game. Those receivers haven't been together all season until now.
No,
And
not
he
even till
still
now.
put up.
Mike Williams was still
He's
down.
Now Mike Williams.
Mike Williams is still gone for that game,
Because of the fucking
and
coach.
he still put up 4,700 yards passing.
That's okay.
Because
That's
the
all
coach-
right. Hey, listen. If you're making this about stats, that's absolutely fine with me.
Okay, let's go to the
And
coaching
you,
room.
and you can say Buffalo is a high-powered offense.
Listen,
Is he a winner? Is he a winner?
I rest my
But
case.
Titan,
Is he a winner?
yeah, Josh Allen is a winner. But you know who else was a winner? Tebow.
Tebow mania.
Hey, he
And
went
Tebow
pretty.
won a playoff game. Tebow won
Hey,
a playoff game.
and he went.
He
And
did
he
win a
went pretty
playoff game.
far. He went far, and I think he went farther than Justin Herbert.
I think it went to the AFC title game, no? Okay.
He's been to the same amount of playoff. He's been to one more playoff game than Justin Herbert right
Listen,
now.
what we need to do is determine what dermatologist Justin Herbert went to. That's what we really need. That's what we really need to determine.
These
Poseidon,
memes,
listen,
memes, bro, are fucking crazy.
But listen,
That
Poseidon,
shit's funny.
this is coaching. This is coaching, Poseidon. This is coaching. This is what I'm going to just say. This is coaching. Week 18, you play Mike Williams, and Mike Williams gets a fucking broken herniated fucking back, whatever the fuck he got, broken or something with his back.
Something with his back.
And he didn't have to play because even if they won or lost, they weren't gonna change the seat nowhere.
But bro, they only scored 3 points in the second half. I don't want to hear that nonsense. I don't want to hear that. Not even Justin Herbert did anything. He didn't do anything. He did not do anything.
The whole team didn't do nothing because you didn't get
that man threw
half,
4 picks. That man threw 4 picks and came back and won the game.
Oh yeah, Sunshine.
Stop it.
Shout out to Sunshine. Shout out to Sunshine. Hell of a year.
Stop it, man.
Sunshine.
But
Hell of a year.
Poseidon. If you run the ball, you only gave it to Austin Eckler 6 times in the second half. 6 times.
That's not smart.
That's a fucking problem, bro.
All right.
That's not Justin Herbert's fault. Justin Herbert don't have the. Listen, Justin Herbert's only been in the league 2 years, so Justin Herbert doesn't have the will. He doesn't have the power to say, "Hey, you know what, guys? We're gonna fucking run the ball here." Fuck what the coach just said that we're gonna pass. We're gonna fucking run the ball.
Like your boy does. Like your boy does.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers has that shit either. Because sometimes he be like, "Yo,
get out of here!" Yeah, he do, dog. Get out of here! Yeah, he do.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, he
sometimes
do,
when I listen, there's sometimes when I look at plays just like even yesterday, 3rd and 2 for the Buffalo Bills, 3rd and 2, and they go for a fucking bomb instead of getting a fucking first down, dog. And you're trading by fucking 7 points, dog. You're trading by 7 points in that game, and you go for a fucking bomb when you don't need to. You can just get the first down, and then the next play go for the fucking bomb.
Maybe he got peer pressure. The other quarterback.
But on 3rd down, maybe again, maybe at that time the coach is not expecting them. The defense is not expecting them to go for a bomb.
But Poseidon, it's
you expect, but if you're coaching, and you got a 3rd and 2, you need to catch the defense by surprise, right?
And if you don't catch him, then you fucking
well. You gotta start all over.
Sacrifice.
It's okay, but it's okay.
It's
Sacrifice.
It's not okay that the Chargers only scored 3 points in the second half. That's not okay. And you over here talking to me about Justin Herbert. That boy, he trying to get paid.
He want that LA money, dog.
He want that money.
He want that LA money.
He want that money.
Josh Allen yesterday.
Who will have more money, huh? I don't know.
Was throwing the ball 30 yards down the fucking field with fucking snow coming down galore. It was pouring snow, and you're throwing the ball 30 yards down the field.
Well, bro, that's the way. That's how Buffalo. So what else were they gonna do? What else were they gonna do? Tell me what else were they gonna do?
You gotta try to fucking run the ball, dog.
Bro, what else are they gonna do? What else are they gonna do?
You gotta try. They tried
6 times and it didn't work.
Suspect.
And that's it. They said 6 times, enough.
The majority of the time they win their game through the air. The majority of the times they win their game through the air. Or if not, if Justin Allen's probably running the ball.
I don't think they got the memo, but that shit does not work in the playoffs.
Yeah, you're right, Zoo. Only a Green Bay fan will compare Herbert or Allen. You goddamn right about that.
Oh, that's what I didn't compare them. Big Philly is the one that drug it out, and I said I think Justin
No,
Herbert
I
is a
compare. I
quarterback.
compare. No,
Better
no.
quarterback.
Joe Poseidon asked the question, but we're talking about comparison with Dak Prescott's game to Josh Allen's game, specifically in the postseason.
Josh Allen is way better than Dak Prescott. Way better.
I can put Justin
I'm just
Herbert over Dak
saying.
Prescott.
Yeah, I could do. I put
Justin
Justin.
Herbert, but we're
I don't know about putting Herbert over Josh Allen because Josh Allen's a winner.
but
All right,
Right.
all right. Joey B or Josh Allen? Joey B or
Hey, Josh
Josh Allen?
Allen's winning divisions, though.
Joey
hasn't even won a division.
Joey Burrow is more of a winner than Josh Allen. He's more of a he
Hey,
feeds
I
off
say
of
he's
that.
like the next Tom Brady. Yeah, the next.
And this
feeds
is
off of that.
why. This is
Patrick
why you're
Mahomes.
gonna be the next Kelly.
Look, Patrick Mahomes
He
and
ain't gonna
Joe
get a Super
Burrow.
Bowl.
Patrick Mahomes and Joe Burrow are basically on the same level.
Like
I
the
put
Tom
a
Brady
1A
and
and one.
Peyton.
I put a 1A and 1B right now in the NFL.
Like
1A.
Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. That type
Hey, Philly,
Would you put them up there like that?
Yeah, Bubba.
do me a favor.
What's
Pull
up,
up their top 5 quarterbacks in the league. 2023.
Yeah, but
Let's see where your boy Justin. Let's see where your boy Justin ranks.
I bet you he's probably top 5, top 10. In the
I
top
bet
10,
he's not over Allen. I bet he's not over Allen.
Nope.
But Allen is a better athlete.
Well, that ain't it.
That I'll give him that. Because Josh Allen runs the
Hey,
ball. So
you want to know what's fucking hilarious?
more value to the team. He has way more value
Yo,
to the team.
hold on, Will. You want to know what's hilarious? ProFootballNetwork.com. Top 10 NFL quarterback rankings. Number 1, Patrick Mahomes. No shocker. Number 2, Jalen
Joey
Hurts. Number 3,
that's after this.
Joey B.
Yeah.
This is according to 2022 Power Rankings. Number 4, Dak Prescott. Number 5, Josh Allen. Number 6. This is gonna turn some people's stomach right here.
Tua.
Tua Tiger.
I know what motherfuckers. Justin Herbert at number 7.
Oh,
And Geno fucking Smith at number.
look at my boots, Herbert. Look at my boots, Herbert. Lick my boots.
I just find that fucking hilarious.
But I don't think.
Yeah, now they saying that even Tua is better than Herbert. What?
Better quarterback.
Hey,
I think.
Philly. Oh, hold up. I got a lot of shit going on right now.
But
If you're gonna tell me,
Hey, Philly, let Zoo in. Let Zoo in the panel.
but if you're talking
all
about,
right. I'm gonna drop the link. Zoo.
talking about athlete, I think Josh Allen is a better athlete than Justin Herbert.
That's
But
a
I don't-
given, bro. That's a given, though, bro. That's a given. That's not a shocker. That's a given.
I don't think quarterback wise that
I think quarterback wise,
Well,
Josh
we
Allen
opening
is
up
better.
panel, ladies and gentlemen. So anybody wants to come in. So
Yeah.
Bleacher.
you make it seem like Josh Allen
All right.
like
Well, so hold up. So
I'm not
Bleacher,
saying that. I'm just saying that he's better than Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I just don't. How? Because what does Josh Allen do that Justin Herbert can do? Besides run the ball. Besides run.
That's what makes him better.
Get a Gillette commercial.
But that's an athletic trait. That's not a quarterback trait. That's an athletic trait. You can't sit there and say that's all because when the fuck did we ever see quarterbacks run besides fucking
Michael Vick.
Michael Vick? You have running quarterbacks before that, but not like
like Doug Flutie.
now you have it everywhere. Now you have Jalen Hurts.
The game is evolving.
Flutie used to rush a little bit.
Let me welcome
game is evolving.
Mr. Zoo.
But you got more people.
Fellas.
Que hola.
So,
What's going on with y'all, boy? I've been
What's happening?
listening
We
and
cooking out here at Miamifantalk.
hearing
We
the
having
shit
fun.
that's going on. And, hey, man, listen.
I can't stand Huevo 85.
Everybody got the right to their opinion, but when you start saying Herbert better than Josh Allen, you better leave that shit alone, boy.
No, listen, I'm not.
No, bro, you can't compare the two. Man,
But
listen. No, you,
I
hey,
said
bro,
athlete.
I heard more than
Athlete.
enough from you, Huevo. Listen,
I
I
said
know you know, but
athlete.
Poseidon hit that shit on the head. That nigga Herbert is Phillip Rivers. I'm not even gonna give him 2.0, 1.0. Herbert ain't gonna win shit over there. The Buffalo Bills got a better chance. If you was to put Herbert over there in Buffalo, they wouldn't have made it to the second round.
I don't know. I think that Buffalo's going to be the next, like Wevel said. You know, Jim Kelly. He's going to be the next. Josh Allen will be the next Jim Kelly, where he'll have a bunch of great seasons.
He'll take
Same
you
with
to the
Dan
playoffs
Marino.
every fucking year and won't do shit with
And-
it. Another Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Another Dak. Exactly.
Yeah.
But not
I
Josh
agree.
Allen.
What you mean? Josh Allen hasn't even gotten to a Super Bowl yet, and that window's closed.
That's why I said Josh
That window
Allen will
is
take him to
closing.
the
It is
playoffs
closing. It
every
is closing.
year
Closing, though.
and won't take him to the promised land, dog. Another Dak.
If they don't learn to run the ball besides Dak
What's
Prescott,
up, K? Dolphins 8 down was good.
if they don't learn,
What's up, K Dolphin?
what's up, Kane Dolphins? If they don't learn to run the ball without Josh Allen, Buffalo's going to be shitty, and that's a problem. Yeah, that's
But
why
it's been
y'all
a
think
problem
Josh
in Buffalo for 2 seasons
that's
now,
but
bro.
that's
They over there trying to find running backs.
but that's why you
Trying.
guys are saying Josh Allen is better because he does everything for that fucking team. If you take him out that team doesn't win that division.
All right,
Hell no.
let's stick Justin Herbert there.
And they have a losing record.
Let's stick Justin Herbert there.
They will have to know. They will have to get a run game because Justin
Wow.
It'll be the
Herbert.
same.
They've been trying.
Same thing.
They've
They
been
will have to
trying.
get a run
And the only running game they got is Josh Allen.
Listen, they don't try in Buffalo because they don't try. They came out and what they do in the opening, they went 3 and out. They went 3 and out. And when you don't try to freaking run the fucking ball, it's a fucking problem. It's a problem, dog. Yeah, you giving them more chances because now they're gonna run the ball. They're gonna milk the fucking clock. And the times that they did run the ball, in that game, look how long it took them to get down the field. It took them 7 minutes to get down the field, to score a touchdown, and then to kick a field. That's the problem, dog. That's the problem.
Yo, y'all hear me?
Cincinnati,
Yeah,
Cincinnati wasn't having that issue. Cincinnati, when they wanted to run the ball, they ran the fucking ball. And when
But
they
if you
wanted
think
to
about it, Cincinnati has dominated Buffalo, man. Even the other game before that shit happened, they were.
Cincinnati,
You
a
could tell they were
motherfucker.
ready to
Hey,
fucking eat
Cincinnati
Buffalo the
ain't
other
nothing to
game
be
too.
fucked with.
Nah,
Cincinnati Bengals ain't nothing to be fucked with, boy.
listen, when
just
Cincinnati
hope that manager.
Joey B is the truth.
Listen, when
Yeah.
Cincinnati saw it was snowing,
Just hope management don't fuck up. Don't fuck it up over there.
When Cincinnati saw it was snowing, that defense said, "You know what? Now it's our game because they can't run the fucking ball."
Of course.
So this motherfucker gonna have to throw the ball, and you know what that is? Like I keep telling y'all, you know what?
But Webo, now man, Webo, first 9 possessions for Joey B. He threw for 9 for 9, 105 yards. So why Buffalo couldn't do it? Because Josh Allen garbage. He got exposed last night.
It's not.
He's still better than Herbert, but he got exposed last night. Let me tell you something. Last week, if Tua was in, we would have been in the second round, nigga.
No, I get you. I get you on that, and I probably will agree with you on that. The way Buffalo has looked, I will agree with you on that. But you got to sit here and say, listen, Joey Burrow has 3 elite wide receivers, and that tight end, he's just as good as any tight end.
That's Hurst.
But they had that last year. That don't even matter because
But they had that last where they went to the Super.
Wait. Buffalo
went to the
got
Super.
Diggs. They got Gabe. What's his name? Gibson.
Yeah, but Gabe Davis.
Gabe Davis.
Yeah, but
Man,
Gabe
no,
didn't.
there's no excuses. They
Gabe
got
Davis
Dawson
gotta
Knox.
see him.
They got Diggs. They got Gibson. They got a hell of a receiving
They
core
got
too.
weapons. That's what I'm trying
But
to
they
say, bro.
got shut down last night. Eli Apple showed his ass.
Thank you.
They got shut down last night. They got
Thank
exposed.
you.
But dude, when
They
you
got
can't
exposed
run,
last night, bruh. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. Your boy, Joey B, was playing with two offensive linemen that were out, starters.
What, wasn't it
And
three?
he did his shit.
Wasn't it three?
bruh.
No, it was three. It was three.
Three hurt.
Three of them, and he did his thing.
They said that was the best
Josh
blocking they ever
Allen
done.
got exposed. He got exposed. Buffalo Bills got exposed last night. He ain't gonna be the one to take him to. And you know, Diggs mad. Diggs gonna end up leaving that shit because he know that he ain't gonna be able to get him to the promised land.
I don't think he's gonna leave. I don't think he's gonna leave.
Bro, eventually somebody got to get paid a lot of fucking money.
And you know the quarterback is going to be the one getting the big payday over there.
What's his name? Number 13.
Gabe Davis.
Gabe Davis.
Gabe Davis looking for a contract too.
Yep.
Yeah, but But he's not worth a lot. He's not worth a lot.
But that nigga got that nigga got yards galore. I think he made almost 1,000 yards this season. He's one of the best red zone wide receivers in the league.
Who?
Gabe Davis. Yeah.
But he wasn't showing up
he
no
ain't
more.
no Diggs. I'm not saying he is, but when it's time to make some big time plays, he does do it too.
Them deep balls.
I'm saying when they double dig, that's when he eats. He eats when they double dig.
Listen, it's not even about Diggs. Josh Allen was off completely last night. Josh Allen was off completely last night.
Well, could it be maybe?
That was that pressure.
It was pressure all night long, dog. The Cincinnati Bengals, they went in there to play, dog. They didn't come in there to fuck around, dog. They went in there to play, dog. That boy Joey Burrow, his first 9 throws were for catches for 105 yards.
But
his first 9 throws, bro, he was slanging that rock.
The Bengals defense came in there and knew that all they had to do was just put pressure on Allen because they don't fucking run.
What do you mean? Josh Allen got like 800 rushing yards.
Joe Burrow is a winner.
That's their main running back.
He's a winner. Joe Burrow is a winner.
That's the problem. You can't rely on your quarterback to be your leading rusher every fucking game.
I agree with that.
Nobody said.
I agree with you on that.
They got Dalvin Cook, brother. They got Singletary. They've been running the ball okay. Ain't one of them 1,000-yard receiver this season?
No. Listen, bro. They said it like this. They said it like this. With Josh, that team is the second-ranked team in rushing yards. Second-ranked team. If you take Josh Allen's rushing yards out of that team, they're the 30th. They're the 30th ranked. That's a fucking problem.
And last night he tried to run that shit and got his ass funked too.
But you can't. But
he tried that shit last night. That's why I say coaching, dog. That coach over there in Cincinnati, he put that shit together. I don't want to hear that shit because it's snowing and all of that. Miami almost beat him while it was snowing up there, and it was cold as fuck.
With a third-string quarterback.
You don't run the fucking
with a third-string quarterback.
All right, so how does this come about with your boy Herbert? Because Herbert got Eckler, and he still couldn't be. He only scored what? He only got him a field goal in the second half last game.
Yeah, but the thing is
he took it off.
What I'm trying to say about that's not Herbert's fault. That's the coaching's fault by not giving him. Eckler only had 6 touches in the second half,
bro. If you a leader, you call that motherfucking play,
bro. When
that coach would have been fired, bro.
So then why the fuck Josh Allen don't call different plays in the huddle either? Josh Allen, and he's always throwing the ball 30 fucking yards down.
Josh Allen ain't no leader yet, dog.
And that's the same shit with Justin Herbert. He's only been in the league 2 years. You can't.
But that offense,
Justin Herbert is no Josh Allen. To me, Tua is still better than Herbert, bro. I don't like Herbert. Herbert only had one good season at Oregon. This kid Tua been doing this shit since high school, bro. Josh Allen had one good season over there in wherever the fuck he went. Just like the shit with Purdy and Trey Lance. Trey Lance had one season. Dog, all that shit remind me is when Tannehill came out of Texas A&M. That's all it reminds me of. A motherfucker with a rocket arm. That's it. They ain't gonna never get you over the fucking hump, dog. The only reason Josh Allen showing out over there, they defense been showing up for the last couple of years, and they put weapons around him. He still ain't doing it with weapons around him, bro. Herbert ain't gonna do it either.
Straight like that.
Herbert ain't gonna do it.
Straight like that.
If Josh Allen was down in Miami with the squad we got, he still couldn't take us over the hump. Because they ain't got that Joey B mentality. They ain't got that Tom Brady mentality. They ain't got that Mahomes mentality.
Hey, winners. They're winners. They're winners.
That's why
They're
I
winners.
like Tua. If Tua can stay healthy, that's a smart quarterback, bro. He just can't stay healthy. I agree with y'all. The motherfucker, if he was to stay 100% healthy for one good fucking season, he'll at least get us to the AFC Championship, bro.
But that. Listen, I always say it's like that. You might be good, but you ain't no good when you ain't on that field.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said if Tua can stay healthy. That's why I said that. To me, Tua is way better than Herbert. I'm not gonna say he better than Josh Allen, because any smart motherfucker know that he's not. But he's a smart quarterback. He just can't stay on the fucking field.
This is what I don't understand. Y'all make it seem like Josh Allen is this fucking cerebral quarterback. Like, you make it seem like he's this quarterback.
He's a smart quarterback. He just isn't the type of player that's gonna get. Give him a few more mango seasons. He'll make it to the Super Bowl. I don't know if he'll win it.
I think that Super Bowl window is gonna close for him, and you're gonna see how fast it closes.
He's 26 years old.
When does he have to get paid? This year? This season?
They gotta pay.
He got paid already.
No, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't.
Last season that they were gonna sign.
He hasn't
had his payday yet.
Josh Allen's only been in the league 3 years. And remember,
he hasn't.
No.
He got paid already. He came in at 18.
He got paid?
He got paid. He just ain't get a
Josh Allen signed a 6-year, 258.
Yeah, he came in 2018
million.
Oh.
When he signed that? He signed that what, last year?
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
But but Josh Allen has been in the league longer than Tua.
20. He did the contract extension on the end of 2022. So he starts making that money now next year. Next year's base salary is $27.5 million, followed by 23, 14, 22, 14, and 15. With roster, and his roster bonuses next year he has none. 2024, $6 million.
He's gonna restructure. They're gonna restructure that contract.
They have no choice but to, dog. That's why they're trying to win it now.
Right, at the cheap. They're trying to win it now with the cheap.
Listen, they were only favored to win it because of the way they played Kansas City last year in the playoffs. That was the only reason they were favored to win it this season.
No, they just thought the only reason they were favored.
It's all a hype.
Everybody thought Cincinnati was a fluke.
Right, that's exactly what everybody thought. Yeah.
But that's the thing I hate about motherfuckers that if you don't watch the game, you don't know the game. Dog, when they went through, every team goes. Look at the fucking the Rams, Super Bowl champs, won 3-4 games this season. It's any given Sunday, anything can happen. You're not gonna always be that shit with Tom Brady. That shit's a wrap. That shit ain't happening no more. It's a wrap, bro. That shit with your quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. With all due respect, bro, that's when Jordan Love come in. Y'all, a matter of fact, even with Rodgers, y'all ain't going back nowhere. Detroit Lions beat y'all twice this season. Ain't nothing against you. I'm just saying.
I know.
I'm just saying, y'all had y'all time to shine. Y'all did it for 3 decades.
For real, damn.
With Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. Tom Brady did it with the New England Patriots for 2 decades. Look how they looking now.
Like
This nigga went to the playoffs last year, straight sophomore slump. How many times did they take him out the game? Your boy over there, number 10, Mac Jones.
They've been
It's something you got to
booing
figure
his
out.
ass.
That's a different problem. That's not Mac. Mac Jones is a good quarterback. It's not Mac.
Oh my God, bro. Yeah, boy. Mac
Mac
Jones
Jones,
garbage, bro.
Mac Jones is not a bad quarterback. He does not have
All right,
nobody.
well, won't you call Green Bay and tell them to sign
He
him
has
and get rid of
no.
Jordan Love?
Hey, maybe they'll make that trade
Hey,
in
so wait a
the
minute.
draft.
Hey, Wev, do you think is Derek Carr better than Mac
I'll
Jones?
take Derek Carr over Mac Jones.
Derek Carr. I think Derek Carr. I
Well, you
don't
know
think
what?
Derek Carr-
Let me not put it in that term. Would you take Derek Carr over Mac Jones?
I would.
I'll take Derek Carr over Mac Jones right now. But I think Mac
Now,
Jones is not a bad quarterback. Mac Jones doesn't have the weapons, and he has a fucking defensive fucking coordinator fucking calling his offensive plays.
you're right about that.
Yeah, that was the stupidest
Come
thing they ever
on, bro.
done.
Like, he got no help on the offense besides a fucking run game.
Who
That's
was the
it.
other offensive coach for them? Who was the other offensive coach for
Joe
them?
Judge. Joe
Judge.
Judge.
Yeah, but ain't he offensive?
No, he defensive too.
He defensive too.
Yeah, I don't know who decided to do
Come
that. That
on,
was
bro.
dumb.
Yeah, that was
Belichick.
some stupid shit.
You know,
Belichick.
Matt Patricia was calling the calls that he had.
how you want him to play good? Dog, he was cursing out the coaches every goddamn game.
I mean, they were still in the mix. They were still in the mix. I mean, you really can't.
The defense is good. They have a good defense. For some reason, they find a way to put a good defense out there every year. New England, and they had a good run game. But the offense, the weapons on the outside, son una mierda besides Hunter Henry.
Wow. Yo, so I don't know if you guys been following, just to kind of go a little bit off topic here, that whole situation with Ed Reed and Bethune-Cookman, whatever the fuck the name of that school is.
Cookman.
So the student body started protesting in front of the administration office, I guess. They want the board of trustees removed. They want him re-signed. But now there's a report that just came out that just aired on Bleacher that Ed Reed actually turned down the JSU job prior to signing with, attempting to sign with Bethune-Cookman. That he was approached by Mr. Coach Prime to take over the realm because I guess he knew he was going to Colorado, and he turned it down. And look what they did to him. And it's super sad to see, Ed Reed and what they're doing to him right now in that HBCU college football realm,
And Reed need to say fuck them. And the only reason he wanted to go to Bethune-Cookman because he didn't want anybody that's saying, "Oh, Prime turned this over to you." It was already a winning team. He wanted to start another HBCU, and I respect him for that.
Yeah, but it's fucking dirty what they did to him. It's dirty what they did to him.
That's why he denied the shit from Prime.
Yeah,
and then for them to come out and lie. And then for them to come out and lie and say that he resigned.
Yeah, I know. They said that he resigned.
He resigned, and then he had to come out on live and say, "Nah, motherfucker, I didn't resign. Y'all got mad. This is my money that I've been putting in this shit." And it's sad to see what they're doing to that man for such a historic player.
He'll get a job.
He's gonna get it.
He'll get a job.
He gonna get a job at another school. But it's still it's not the point.
Hey, we don't know what happened there. We don't know what happened there. There's still a lot of things to come out. We don't know. I ain't gonna opinion on that because I don't know what the hell happened.
Apparently, it was over some curse words.
Yeah, the video. I saw the video.
Apparently that
the way he coaches is aggressive.
The way he coaches, yeah.
Yeah, and they don't like that. They don't like that he's coaching that coaching style. which is
Well,
like
then,
that old school style.
I guess they.
So
I
that-
guess that.
all right.
No, the thing is, I guess they think that there's no cussing when you're coaching kids. These motherfuckers, grown ass.
These are grown ass men. These are grown men with deals, with money, NIL deals. A lot of these guys.
Well, now, my question is, did they tell him that before?
No.
That's no,
Yeah,
probably
I don't
not.
think so. Because he did it.
If they told him that
All you got,
before,
go on
before
and
he got the
go on
job.
and read Instagram and you'll see it, dog.
Well, I mean,
It's-
I'm just saying. But if they told him that before that he took the job, then
You really, but no, Joe, they ain't telling me for because he wouldn't have took
yeah.
the
But
job.
if your job tells you, if I'm paying you to do something and I tell you, hey, listen, don't curse. I'm your employer. I expect that from you now. Now you can't do that there's always gonna be
But
somebody.
even Pop Warner coaches cuss.
My coach,
Yeah,
I can say my high school
I can,
coach is the
I
first
can, I
part of
understand
the
where you're
game.
coming from. I understand where you're coming from.
That's not a
It's a
Christian
men's
school.
game.
It's not a
But-
Christian school.
But regardless, I'm just saying it could be Christian, Catholic, whatever the case may be. But if they discuss that with him, your employer, if your employer discussed that with him, and then he went on and did it, then you're just being the word I'm looking for is
Asshole.
insubordinate. Insubordinate. There you go. Insubordinate.
Yeah, but Joe, I don't think they didn't talk to him about it. There was never a conversation because
Well, we won't know
but
because again,
he
we don't know
came
the
out and-
facts.
No, but
Yeah.
he came out and said they didn't like the way I was talking to the players.
Yeah. Yeah. He came out and said that during the
He came out and said
during
that,
his rant.
meaning
He
there
came out
was
and
no
said it.
conversation saying you can't cuss. He was just.
And then he said there was a bunch of
cussing, bro.
snitches.
But again,
And then he
okay,
said there was a
but
bunch of snitches in the building.
all right, okay, all right. That's what this is where I'm getting to. Again, maybe something was discussed and he just didn't go through with it. So now he's making this big scene. I'm not questioning Ed Reed. I'm not questioning him at all as being a coach. I'm just saying that when your employer, tells you, hey, this is how we want to do things, you can't necessarily do it for what the employer tells you to do. Because they're employing you. They're paying you. So maybe if they want to be a losing school, that's fine. But they're still paying you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I agree.
So
I agree with you.
It's tough. It's tough to determine right now what's going on. You understand what I'm saying? I just don't want it to be that because I think Bethune-Cookman is a black school.
Yeah,
It
it
is
is.
an HBCU.
You know what I'm saying? So
He just exposing them.
that's coming out from
That's
you
the
know,
problem. I think he exposed it for Bethune-Cookman a little too much, and they ain't like that.
so
Yeah, but again, all the facts aren't there. When it come out, it'll come out. But it wasn't that they had a conversation with him about it. Look how Prime did at JSU. That shit, his theme song is mystical. They get the cussing. All these players, even in Pop Warner, you hear that shit on the field when they cussing out the goddamn referee. Why you ain't
that's
calling that
fine.
shit?
That's fine. That's fine. But again,
there's nothing in the contract saying you can't cuss. They just somebody heard it and they thought it was a little too aggressive.
well, but again,
He's just passionate.
but that happens. All right, but that happens in every job. That happens in every job. There's going to be people that are going to be more compassionate than you are, and they feel like having a dog as a mascot is not good enough for you having the dog, so the dog shouldn't be there. And guess what? The college, what are they going to do? In order for them not to get a bad name, they're going to remove the dog.
No, I think it was more about putting blasting shit out there about how these HBC black colleges are and how the players get treated and how they live and all that shit. I think he exposed that shit a little bit too much about Bethune-Cookman, and I think they were like, "No, we gotta get rid of this. We can't have this. It's a bad line. Like it's bad on them. It's bad on them."
Yeah.
It's
But
fucked up.
that's a whole different topic. We got to get all the facts and then we'll talk about it. That's a whole different topic.
Yeah, I feel you. I agree.
Herbert's still garbage.
I don't listen. You can't sit there and say Herbert's
But hey, listen,
No, you can't sit there and say Herbert better than Allen, bro.
I'd say
hey, but
Herbert.
one more thing.
Quarterback, not a better athlete. That's the thing y'all get
Hey,
not understanding, because the only thing that makes Josh Allen better is
Josh
the fact
Allen better all around, bro.
hey, one more thing on the Ed Reed thing.
Than Herbert.
One more thing on the Ed Reed thing.
Hold up.
One more thing.
Drop that.
I'm going to tell you something. In order for somebody to get removed from somewhere, it doesn't take one. It takes a lot. It takes a lot.
It takes the whole board.
So it's questionable. It's questionable because maybe he's upset because he took that job and he had another job offering somewhere else, and he didn't have to deal with that.
JSU.
So maybe he's mad about that, and that's why Deion said what he said. Like, just let it go.
Well,
all right, y'all can carry on.
Deion did that because he didn't want him to get too far carried away and they'll burn his bridges with everybody. Deion was trying to stop him from saying more shit.
Remember, that was Deion's last stop in Baltimore. They played with each other, so he know him real well. So that's just an old OG mentoring a youngster. But again, all the facts ain't there, so we'll figure it out.
So to push on to get off this subject now.
Hold up. Josh Allen is a fucking he's less than 60% completion rate.
All right, yo, we're gonna complete Josh Allen's analysis on Friday. Let's move on to the NFC because we haven't even really touched on
Philadelphia
the other two games.
Super Bowl, bro. Philadelphia going to the Super Bowl. Philadelphia versus the Bengals.
I don't know, bro.
Who got money on it? I got money on it. I got the 49ers.
You think the 49ers?
I got Purdy. I got Purdy
well,
over Hurts.
He's played well.
I got Purdy over Hurts.
Listen, Purdy
shut down Dallas.
Hey, listen. I understand Purdy has played well, but Purdy has only played well at home. He hasn't played good on the way. The one game that he played on the road was at Las Vegas, and he didn't look too good. And Vegas doesn't have a great defense. Philadelphia does.
But so does San Francisco.
All right. So let me chime in on that. Who got the number one defense overall? And
defense wins games. I'll say the 49ers, but
who wins games? Defense win games.
Okay, but listen to this.
Wins championships.
Who's the second best defense in the league?
It ain't Philadelphia.
It ain't Philly.
It ain't Philadelphia, homie. I think it was Dallas.
Philly's like 6 or 7. Dallas was
wasn't it Dallas? Dallas was number 2, right?
It might have been. Let me see.
And Philadelphia lost their player, Sweat, whatever his name is.
Who did they? What?
Philadelphia.
I know they don't have Madden. They got a fucking bad. Their DBs are they're all good. All their DBs are good for Philadelphia. And they got an 8-man front. Only thing that I give the 49ers is the linebackers. The 49ers have better linebackers than the Eagles.
Man, bro, I'm going to be honest with you. What was the last Super Bowl in Miami? It's going to be a rematch.
Jesus.
KC
Bengals
and San Francisco.
Bengals winning that, bro.
Nah. You really think Mahomes gonna let them motherfuckers beat them 4 times in a row?
Yeah.
Nah. With a high ankle sprain.
Yeah, because I think Cincinnati's offensive weapons are better than Kansas City's offensive weapons.
Any given Sunday, my brother.
Not with Patrick Mahomes on one leg.
You don't know that. They could be saying that shit just to be on the report.
Come on now. We saw saw that in real time, bro. That's not that ain't
Yeah,
no
you never know, bro.
there ain't no faking that, bro.
All right, so hey, real quick, according to
San Henny's gonna win that game.
Yeah, you fucking crazy.
Shut up. Hey, according to covers.com, San Francisco number 1, Philly number 2, Washington number 3,
number 2, papito.
the New York Jets number 4, the New Orleans Saints at number 5, Buffalo number 6, Denver 7,
We
New
don't care
England
about
8.
that. Well,
Yeah.
just
And then as for the playoffs, Philly 1, Baltimore 2. Yeah, basically. Philly 1, Baltimore 2, San Fran 3. Philly 1, Baltimore 2, San Fran 3.
Kansas City and the Eagles in the championship.
Just tell them who was the number 2 defense in the season.
Just a matter of time before Brock Purdy
Bosa
blows.
gonna have a field day over there.
It's a matter of time before Brock Purdy chokes.
I'm not doubting
It's a matter of time.
The only reason they've been winning is because of that defense. I'm not doubting that. Listen, I'm talking out my ass right now, bro. But let me tell you something. It's a matter of time.
You doing what?
It's a matter of time before Jalen Hurts run that shit downfield and get fucked up too.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
He gonna run into the right motherfucker and they gonna knock his ass straight out the game. You see how Josh Allen folded it? Josh Allen yesterday folded like a goddamn chair at a banquet hall when they put the chairs up. You seen that hit on him?
They don't close the chairs at the banquet hall. They stack them up.
But you
they gotta fold them first.
But you saw Jalen Hurts though. You saw how Jalen Hurts was running. He was running smart. And I think he'll be doing that again this week. Because he knows he's not 100%.
That game is compelling. It's going to be very interesting, that Philly and San Fran game. How they utilize McCaffrey this week. Getting Debo involved. McCaffrey.
McCaffrey.
Bro. The fuck ever. Fuck all y'all motherfuckers.
That nigga high as fuck.
I ain't high yet. Hey, let me welcome SOT Productions real quick. What's going on?
What's up, y'all boys getting on or not?
What's going on?
Hello.
Canes Dolphins in the game now?
Yes, sir.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
Much love to y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen,
appreciate
thank you for coming on, man.
Hello. I'm from San Diego, California.
Niners KC.
And I'm a fan of the
Hey,
Kansas
man,
City
real quick,
Chiefs.
man. You a fan of Kansas City Chiefs?
Go ahead, SOT. Go ahead, SOT.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
From California. San Diego, California.
Okay, what's going on?
Well, you're a Herbert fan.
What's up, SOT? Welcome to the show, brother.
Thank you.
What teams do you like?
What's going on, bro? What's on your mind, man? What's on your mind?
Chiefs, and also the creator of the Terror commercials and on YouTube. And did you see my channel, YouTube, SOT Productions, everyone? Have you looked it up?
Yeah.
What football team you like?
He's a Chiefs fan.
Yeah.
I have it up here, buddy. I have it up here.
You think they're gonna win the Super Bowl?
Yeah. If they oust Joe Burrow on Sunday on CBS.
They gonna kick their ass, right, SOT?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn, what I'm talking about.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff,
That
man.
boy, bro, I cold, baby. I cold.
Hey, bro. So final thoughts here, guys. It's 9:10. I'm gonna end this. So final thoughts. I'm gonna go around the table.
And I got a video file to show.
Oh, big
It's
old
a nod
file
to
to
Kansas
show.
City for the AFC Championship this Sunday on CBS.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So real
Listen
quick,
to this.
final thoughts.
Look on the top.
SOT, real quick before we let you go. Who you have in the Super Bowl, KC and who?
San Francisco.
Philadelphia or 49ers?
San Francisco. Just listen to this video and listen to this chant.
Good stuff. No, we got to go. We on our final
Yeah,
thoughts,
man.
man.
Hey,
Good
yeah,
stuff,
we're gonna
SOT.
end it. We're gonna end it. Thank you, SOT, for coming on, bro. Bingo.
Damn.
That's fucked up. Hey, I love
Nah,
y'all
man, not
niggas.
wrong.
Hey,
Final thoughts.
Final thoughts, bro. Let me put Webber back in.
hey, don't say that. Let me put Webo back in. Nigga, you tripping.
No, when we are leaving, he's my panel, bro. He's part of my panel. But so
That shit
final
went right
thoughts,
over his
Zoo.
head.
No, that's what
SOT
Zoo.
Production is part of your panel.
No, Web was part of my panel.
Oh.
Web.
Oh.
Hey,
I'm not
bro.
So, anyways,
Where this character coming from, bro?
I have no
He,
idea.
he was
He
he
just
was
followed.
promoting.
He's a
He was
fan of the
promoting.
show,
Just
guys. Keep
promoting.
it going. Keep it going.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
Anyways, so Zoo, real quick, bro. Final thoughts, man. What do you got? What you got as your outcomes this weekend? With the NFC championship and the AFC championship.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go with the
So
same question for everybody.
For me,
Dang.
Philadelphia is stronger than San Francisco. I love defense. Defense wins championships. 49ers, I salute them, but I think Philadelphia going to take it over the top. And they will be facing the Kansas City Chiefs because I don't think Mahomes going to lose 4 times in a row to Joey B. I love Joe Cool, don't get me wrong. And I want that little motherfucker to win the Super Bowl because he's so smooth, don't he? He be fresh. He got a lot of swag. But with that said, Eagles, KC take it all away.
Much love,
Hey,
much
Zoo.
respect, Chris. Zoo, I'll
Hey,
see you
Zoo.
online.
I just want to let you know that Joey Bro, he single.
Won't you holler at him
Damn.
then, motherfucker?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Holler at him, bro.
Poseidon, you're next, man. Same question, bro. What you got for the final results for the AFC NFC Championship?
Well, I already said it, and I'm firm with it. It's going to be Philadelphia and Kansas City battling out in the Super Bowl because that's what the fans want, and that's what the NFL is going to give them.
I respect that. Dig that. Wevo, you're next. Same question.
You already know. I got Joey Cool, Iceberg. You already know. Bengals going to the Super Bowl, and they'll be playing Fly Eagle Fly. The guy that we interviewed earlier in this season, big Philly fan. That guy, what's that guy's name? Philly Fanatic.
The Philly sports guy.
Philly sports guy. Hey, his team is making it to the chip, bro, because they got. I think that defense is gonna come out and show out. And I know they're number 2 to the 49ers, but Philadelphia is gonna show why they're gonna be at the chip. And Jalen Hurts, watch out for that boy.
Damn. All right. Canes Dolphins, same question, brother.
Philly versus the Chiefs, and I got Mahomes on top.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts.
Okay, so you got Philly. You got Philly going. You got Philly winning.
Yeah.
All right. Gordito, what you got, motherfucker?
I got Joey B against the 49ers. Joey B on top.
Okay. Willie Bayman.
Yo,
What you got?
I got my boy from the SEC, Joey Iceberg Burrow versus the Philadelphia Eagles. My boy Jalen Hurts, he's gonna win the title. He's gonna win it. Gonna win it all.
Okay. Well, I'm a fan of chaos. And I don't know if there's going to be any more bigger chaos in San Francisco than if Purdy leads them to the chip and wins. So, because I'm a fan of chaos and I'm interested to see what would happen, Cincinnati, San Francisco's on top.
Yo,
Yes,
Big
sir.
Play, I got one question. Do you think that
What's up?
Purdy's a one-hit wonder?
No.
I don't know.
System.
That defense.
That's what I'm saying. He fits the system. I don't have that much. I'm just more curious to see how San Francisco handles the quarterback room if Purdy does that.
He's a joker.
We don't know that yet. We
I
don't know
guess
that
after you
yet
say the
because
choker, he's been winning.
so far he's won 12.
He's
So
been
we don't
winning
know that yet. Or
12
7.
straight.
Hey,
7
listen
straight,
before I
whatever
go.
it is.
Hey, listen before I go. He's the starting quarterback starting next season right now.
True.
And
True that.
this is why I love chaos. So I'm just interested to see what
No matter if
happens.
he goes to the Super Bowl or not. No matter if he goes to the Super Bowl or not. He's a starting quarterback next season.
Well, a lot of people say that he has to win for them to actually get that starting job. They saying that right now they're gonna battle, but if he wins,
Jimmy G
he
is gone.
secures that
Jimmy
job.
G is gone. They're gonna cut
I'm not
Jimmy
worried
G.
about Jimmy. I'm interested to see Trey Lance. I
Nah,
want to see what happens with Trey Lance. I want to see what happens with the 3rd overall pick in the NFL draft.
They might
Loses
trade it
job
too.
to Mr. Irrelevant. That's what I want to see.
That'd be kind of crazy having Mr. Irrelevant winning.
Trey
the Super
Lance
Bowl.
is going to end up in Green Bay.
Let's
I
go.
wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked. But you know what? I think Green Bay is going to fuck that up and retain Jordan Love. But anyways, hey, bro, it was a pleasure to have all y'all on here, as always, for NFL Talk. Thank you, Zoo, for coming on and making this beautiful appearance. I love when you're on here.
Yo.
Werewolf, Canes, Dolphins, as always. El Gordito making a surprise appearance. Nobody's heard from you since 1989.
Happy New Year.
And
Happy
Willie
New
Beeman. Happy New Year. Nobody's heard from you in a very long time. So,
Hey,
man, thank all of y'all for commenting.
Before I get up
go ahead.
out of here, I just want to say one thing, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all for having me on. Fins up,
As always. Yes, sir. We'll talk
Oh,
on Friday, ladies and gentlemen. New things
Fins up
coming. New
next year.
things coming very soon, guys. New things are coming on this show. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to tune into all the new content coming to Miami Fan Talk very soon. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Good night, Miami.
Deuces.
Deuces, motherfucker. Chicago. Is this shit gonna let me play or what? There it goes.
Gerardo.